and I'm one of the healthy eating specialists here at Whole Foods Market Callowhill. Today, as part of our Eat the Rainbow cooking class series, I'm going to be cooking with a very abundant seasonal vegetable, the summer squash. When selecting a summer squash, look for them when they're in their peak season, which is between May and July. They should be pretty heavy, have a little shine, and no major blemishes. Today, we're going to be making stuffed summer squash with spinach and brown rice. Remember, today we're going to be cooking part of our Health Starts Here series. So, our recipe will have no salt, no oil. It's going to be plant-based, low-fat, and nutrient-dense. The first step is to lightly spray a cooking sheet with non-stick cooking spray and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Alright, so we're going to start by cooking the zucchini in boiling water for 20 minutes until it's just tender where you can stick a fork through it. Zucchini is a great source of magnesium, niacin, and vitamins A and C. While the zucchini is boiling, we're going to make our stuffing. Instead of sauteing the vegetables in oil, I'm going to saute them in my low sodium vegetable broth. This is a great healthy kitchen tip. Just pour a little vegetable broth in. Then I'm going to put in the 2 chopped green onions and my clove of garlic. We're just going to saute these for about 2 minutes. After you've sauteed your vegetables for about 2 minutes, you're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of vegetable broth and bring that to a boil. Once the vegetable broth is boiling, you're going to go ahead and add your 3/4 cup of brown rice. It'll take the rice about 20 minutes to cook. So while the rice is cooking, we are going to make a creamy cashew cheese to mix in with it. For the creamy cheese sauce, which is a great dairy substitute, we're using soaked cashews. I usually try to soak the cashews overnight, but if you can't do that, shoot for at least 4 hours. So here I have a 1/2 cup of raw, unsalted, soaked cashews. We're going to put them in a food processor or a high-speed blender. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a deactivated yeast. It's a complete protein and has lots of B vitamins. You can find it in a health food store, usually in the bulk section or with the bulk spices. It has a nice nutty cheese flavor. And then we're going to go ahead and just add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. This is what your finished product should look like. When our rice is done cooking, it should look something like this. Then you're going to go ahead and add in your cheese mixture and the 1 cup of fresh chopped spinach. You're going to mix it all together. Now we're going to check our zucchini, and if a fork can go through it, then it's just right. So we're going to go ahead and remove that and then cut it open for stuffing. And tender and ready to be stuffed. So I'm going to lightly cut down the center and open it up. Now we're going to scoop out the inside and put our stuffing in. All right, so you want to be very gentle because we want to make sure that we don't puncture the skin. So I'm going to lightly take a little scooper, like you can see here, I have an ice cream scooper, and really gently kind of go around in a circle and just scoop things out and hollow it out, mainly getting the seeds, still keeping lots of the squash's flesh on the outside borders. There we go. Just like that. Once we've cut and scooped the zucchini, we're going to take and lightly fill in our stuffing. The more you can fit in, the better. Once you have all of your squashes scooped and stuffed, You're gonna put them on your already sprayed cooking sheet. Again, remember to be very careful, for these are very fragile. And put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. So after about 15 minutes, you wanna go ahead and check your squash. It will be a nice golden brown, just crispy covering. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little more nutritional yeast on top, just for extra flavoring. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at our Eat the Rainbow cooking class on Thursday from 6 to 7 here at Whole Foods Market, Callowhill.